Come on. No, tapping here, tapping there. Ooh, welcome, welcome. It's very windy today, so I'm going to start in the backyard and move to the front where I know I can get a little more wind protection. Anyway, what am I doing today for this stream? Well, I grilled. I smoked some fish. Never done it before. I like fish, I just never smoked it. Alright, slide down over here. And Travis, you're the first victim of my shirts being too loose already. So, I'm going to be flapping away in the wind here. Alright. Oh, that was simple enough. So let me bring you with me here. And like I said, let's go to the front yard. Not much to show now here anyway. I'm just going to be... No, get out of the garage. Come on. Hold on. Come on, get out. Come on. There's a freaking squirrel in my garage. Man. Get out. Go. Scoot. Alright, see you, buddy. Okay, well, that was funny. Well, you know, funny. Okay. I did clean up the garage, so I was thinking about doing a stream in there, but actually, why not? Let's go in there. There's no wind. It's bright now. It's clean-ish. Dark right now. Hold on. Let me turn on the light. There we go. That's not bad, is it? And I think maybe you're going to be able to hear me really well. Whew. Oh yeah, it's still a pretty big mess, but it's not that bad. Oh, yeah, okay, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's really, really messy. Let me slide you over here. Anywho. Hey, what's up, dude? Lawn Whisperer. How's it going, man? Yeah, what's up? It's gonna be a weird stream, man. I'm gonna eat some fish that I just smoked. I got some cod and some salmon. And I've never smoked fish before. That seems okay. A little dry. Super dry. Tastes good, but holy crap, it's so dry. Okay, so now I know that I can't just smoke cod the same way I can smoke salmon. Oh, actually, I shouldn't say that yet. What's cooking? What's up, Cody? Nothing's cooking anymore. I did cook some fish. And the cod didn't turn out great. It's really, really dry. Yeah. But now I know. Ned, what's up, dude? Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, now I'm gonna try the salmon. So there's 4 people in here now. So I smoked some fish. I smoked a salmon fillet and a cod fillet. My grill comes with a recipe book thing, so I was just kind of going off that since I'd never smoked fish. I didn't know how long to do it. So basically the range it suggested was temperature between 150 and 175. So that's a pretty big range, I guess. And then it said between 2 and 5 hours. So until you're happy with the texture. I don't know what texture I'm supposed to be happy with fish. I mean, I know flaky, right? But I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, here's the cod. That piece actually looks good. So the end is what I cut, and I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but it looks, I mean, it smells amazing. The skin's got some nice grill marks. Okay, so I took another bite. You just saw that. That's not that bad. Yeah, well, I don't know if Justin's still here, but he was here. Anyway. Okay, so the cod's not that great. Ooh, sorry. Now time to try the salmon. Okay, already off to a better start here. And I wish I had a knife. Cut through that skin. Just a fork isn't doing it. Oh yeah. Now that's good. That's really good. See, salmon's just better. Honestly, I'm shocked there's this many people in here. Because this is like the most worthless stream I think I've ever done. I just wanted to talk to everyone. Yeah, I also don't know if this chair is full of spiders or anything. I sure hope it's not. It's been in this garage for who knows how long. Anyway, what's everyone else doing today? Huh? What are you guys doing? All right. Well, let me find something else to talk about. I was keeping you in here in this garage because, oh, the old pit boss. Hell yeah, man. What are you gonna cook? You gonna do some ribs? Saturday's a good rib day, right? Or maybe some steaks or some wings, huh? Some chicken drums. Anyway. I can literally just name food for a while, but I think this stream is already not going to be super interesting. Anywho, oh yeah, I was going to keep it in the garage because it's so windy. I don't know if you caught that or anything, but I am noticing a pretty decent amount of germination across the board, both front and back. I'm noticing more in the back, but it was mow later today after overseed. Nice. I cannot wait to start mowing again. I need some exercise, you know. Anyway, speaking of overseed, I've been seeing tons of germination front and back. More in the back because the back is shorter. It started off shorter. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing the same, man. Flipping the old bird to the bare spots. Because I have a bunch of bare spots in the back where I killed, just straight up killed, some Poa triv, some other spots of like Nimblewill and stuff that I just didn't want. Yeah, got rid of that junk. So those spots really haven't started coming up yet. And I'm not sure if it's just because I'm not noticing yet or something else, I don't know. I am almost completely out of seed. This is what remains of my Kentucky bluegrass seed out of a, 25-pound bag, I think. So I spread it, watered, then we got the rain. Just a lot of it moved around in the bare spots. So I retouched up those spots, and then a couple days ago, Thursday, I think, I touched up bare spots again. So I'm probably not going to see complete, full-blown germination for everything. It's not going to look like a lawn again for another. Hey, Sonny, what's up, dude? So I'm not going to see a lawn again, and probably in the backyard for another, 3-4 weeks maybe. And in the front, I'll probably be able to mow again in 2, maybe 3 weeks. But like I said, I know it's super windy. We'll go outside anyway, and I'll show you some spots. First, I'm gonna eat some more of this fish real quick because this stuff is good, and it's smoked, so it's like firm enough I can just pick it up. Too big of a bite. Okay, out in the lawn. Let me flip you. And this time I will not turn off the audio. I did it. Okay, so these spots right here, you can see it's like pooling seed. Pooling, I don't know how to, because that's when the rain came and washed it all out. Water moves in this area funky because of all the roots and the lumps and bumps and stuff. And look at all these leaves. I'm not going to do anything about them. I don't really know what I could do about them right now. But these spots really have a good amount of seed coming in, or grass coming in, I should say. But there is still stuff coming in, elsewhere. Like these guys, all those little babies. So yeah, I do have stuff coming in. As you can see, like, look at all this. This is all basically new germination. Because this was all basically dead, especially after I scarified and dethatched and just really beat it up and ripped it up. It was garbage grass anyway. So yeah, you can really see all these spots really fluffing up. And now I know, thanks to John Perry, how to properly treat my trees to prevent them sucking all the stuff, everything, the moisture, the nutrients, everything from this grass, so I can keep it alive. Right here is a really good example of, I don't see anything happening there. I see no germination, and that's one of the spots where I killed it. And there's a couple other spots like that over here where there was just a large amount of weeds. This is not an example of that, but yeah, let's keep moving here. I want to make sure that this isn't too boring, but also, whatever. Do cool season guys, a lot of cool season guys will, especially if they're overseeding. They will do a very light, thin top dressing to cover the seed, or they'll do a heavy top dressing and then seed into it. At least in my experience of talking to people about it. Like all these mushrooms. But I personally do not have any plans to be doing any sort of top dressing for this year anyway. Next year I will probably top dress here in the back to kind of start to smooth it out. I don't know if I want to do sand. There's arguments for, arguments against, and I'm not going to get into it because I really don't care. It's not that important at all. Yeah. So, sorry for the AC noises. Very loud. Don't know if you can see, but there is the mesotrione for all the grass coming up. You can see a bunch of white spots. That's, yeah, like I said, mesotrione. And instead of walking through the grass, I'm going to
walk around the long way to get to the front so I can show you the germination going on back there. And then, yeah, I don't know if I showed you guys my setup. Oh, I did, yeah, for sure I did. But it's running now, it's doing well. I'm going to turn my grill off real quick. Whoops, I meant to turn it on fan mode, but that's okay. So for those, I'm just going to, instead of flipping the camera because the buttons are weird, for those grills, you have to, if you run it over a certain temperature for a certain amount of time, you have to turn it on fan mode so that way it can properly cool down without hurting itself. Oh, some trash. Just gonna leave it there for now. Okay, so now we're in the front. Let's take a look. Right out of the gate here, you can see a pretty good amount of stuff going on here. Just all across in general, there's all this baby grass. What's up, Super? Oh man, I should be quiet right here. My kid's inside taking a nap. Okay, yeah, look at all this. All this germination. I'm just gonna walk in the grass. There's worse things. Hit with a sprinkler. Oh, here's a spot where I did some turf mend. That's coming in. Nap time, yes. See, here's a, oh, yeah, see, I did not see this before. Here's another spot where I did turf mend, and it's also coming in really well. And, oh yeah, look at that, the Mesotron really ripped up that. That is some wild violet. At least it looks like it. Or is that clover? I can't tell right now because it looks like something from the bottom of the ocean. Nice, Super. That's amazing. I wish mine germinated that quick. I mean, even this, like there's some perennial rye in here, there's some tall fescue in this turfman specifically. Because this is turfman from before it was GCI turfman. So this stuff, the tall fescue, the perennial rye, and then I overseeded in general with Pete's tall fescue. Let me flip you. I feel like we're talking to nobody. But I think it was the cold and the heavy rain, or the constant rain, combined with the cold that really slowed down my germination here. Or didn't slow it down, just prevented it from happening quicker than it should have. Yeah, so I got generally I got germination, and bad spots are filling in. Everything's starting to look good. It just didn't happen as quickly as I wanted it to. Not the seed's fault, weather's fault. Anyway, let me see. I'm trying to find some. Yeah, these spots are still really bad. And these are from the moles. Look at that. That's just insanity. And the reason it looks like that is because the moles, you know, they make tunnels, and then I dethatched and scarified, so I ripped open the tunnels. So yeah, I can see germination right now though, so that's pretty cool. The areas I'm most worried about, God, the moles, man. This is just ridiculous. Look at this crap. Look at all that. It's just disgusting. The areas I'm most worried about are down here at the street. I can't tell. Oh yes, all of this basically. Simply because my sprinkler setup isn't reaching all the way down here. Because I was thinking, you know, it's runoff from the top of the hill coming down. It'll be fine. I haven't really checked for germination. I'm not seeing much at all. That kind of sucks. And I only have one bag of turfman left. I might just go get a couple more, or a couple more bags of seed, or another bag of seed, and just throw it down. Another area of concern is, you can see, yes, the strip all the way up the driveway. And that's because, number one, sprinklers aren't hitting it very well. Not evenly, not consistently. And then it's also bare. So I think any seed that was there is gone now, washed away when that heavy rain came through. Let's get back in the garage so it's not so windy. I feel like I'm yelling. Ooh, getting some berries on that bush. I've never gotten berries on that bush before. Really need to trim that up, but not in a hurry for it. I don't care. Okay, let me sit back down. Okay. Yeah, get the shirt, man. Just reach out to Travis, Budget Lawns. It's a sweet shirt. I think he's got like 5 or 6 different designs. I'm not sure. Whew. Walking up that hill sucks, man. It'll get easier over time. And I don't think I'm going to keep the blonde. I just don't think it works for me. Look how fluffy it's getting. I'm just gonna leave it, I don't care. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I have 1 bag of turf mend right there. That's the GCI turf mend. 3 people. Well, I'm shocked there's still 3 people here. I got 1 bag of turf mend that I was gonna save for that strip along the driveway, just because I knew it was gonna be a problem. Okay, no, the hair's too fluffy. Way too fluffy right now. That's better. Saying so many damn times. Okay, so I knew that strip was going to be an issue because I did rip it up with the Scarifier, almost tilling it, kind of, in order to smooth the transition between the road and the grass, because over time moles digging next to it, because that's what they do, is they follow the structure, right? So they'll follow a driveway, they'll follow the foundation, they'll follow roots and stuff, in order to find ways around it or through it or whatever. So over time, moles tunneling there, and the fact that I have clay has kind of made it just so it keeps raising all the time. So yeah, I got 2 people in here now. Man, this is definitely a stream I should cut off early, just because I'm not doing anything. Anyway, so I showed you how everything's germinating. I wish I had more to talk about or more to show you. I just don't. Yeah, man. Also, as a quick update, I showed you in one of the streams that I had 2 areas. One that I was doing my normal starter fertilizer and combining with RGS, and one area where I was using only RGS. I showed you a tiny smidgen of that area, but those areas weren't dethatched or scarified. So just because my cable couldn't reach, for some reason the previous owners of this house didn't put any external outlets anywhere. So I couldn't reach. And the farthest or the longest cable you're supposed to put on that's like 100 foot, 12 gauge I think. And then I think you can do up to 150 foot the other gauge. I don't remember which way it goes. 10 gauge I think, and that's not cheap stuff. Just 150 foot, like 14 gauge is like $100, and if you get a nice thick heavy duty gauge, it's not gonna last. Hey Tiffany, what's up? Okay, well now I got 4 people in here again. Well, okay, I can keep thinking of things to talk about. Or anybody, you're willing to jump in and help me out here. Okay, those areas I've tried to find germination for the areas where I did only RGS and the area where I did RGS and starter. And those 2 areas, they're basically okay. That's fine.
Sunny did that the other day, didn't you, Sunny Bermuda? I personally, I cannot listen to live streams while I'm driving because I need to be able to, like, I can't even like listen to videos. I have to be able to watch it. But I guess I'm just a visual guy. I don't know. Anywho, so those two areas, I keep getting distracted. Okay, those two areas, I am not seeing almost anything happening. The same across the board for both. And I think it is simply because, like I said, I didn't dethatch there, I didn't scarify, so I can't see as well down through the canopy, you know. So I'll keep you updated on those, but I'm probably not even going to check again for another like 2 weeks. Well, that's not true. I check like almost every day. I wander around the yard. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to present that information on camera readily or easily for another week at least. Anyway, and I did change up my plan a little bit too. I don't know how many of you saw the overseeding plan I had, where I had all the products on the floor in front of me. That plan is changing. So I was going to try what Pete did, GCI, where when he did his Bermuda seeding, he as soon as he saw germination, not germination, as soon as he saw green plants coming up evenly across the board, and I think it looked to me like it was at least 50-60% across, you know, I keep saying across the board, but I'm not, I don't know what I was going to say, who cares? Anyway, so as soon as it looked like it was about 50-60% germination, he started hammering it hard with nitrogen. I think he said he was doing like a ½ pound a week for 4 weeks. So my thought was, well, if Pete can do it, I can do it. I'm going to go crazy. I'm just going to beat the crap out of this grass, this new grass with nitrogen. I've since changed my mind. I am going to be doing a ½ pound once I get 75% germination evenly, so I don't have to be ginger when I'm applying things. I don't, because I want to be able to walk on the lawn and stuff. This would also be around the same time I start mowing again, or in the back I get the Automower running again. I talked to Robotic Yard Solutions and told them, hey, I cut some line, sorry, how much to come out and fix it? And they said 69, and I said, nice. So I'm going to have them come out once I can start mowing. I don't know how long it's going to take to do that, so I think in order to keep everything cleaned up, I'm going to break out the old Earthwise reel mower again, take it all down to probably just an inch, and then just to keep it cleaned up, like I said, cleaned up and even, do that every day until the Automower can catch up. So I'll do that. And in the front, I'll just mow. But then I'm going to do a ½ pound of nitrogen once a week for 4 weeks, so that at the end of a month, I get a pound down. And I'm using to determine what is appropriate nitrogen levels for my area, my climate, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember where it came from. Somebody gave it to me. It was when I was still on the Lawn Forum Discord. People were talking about it's like I wish I could remember what it's even called. Anyway, but it's like a chart. You type in all your information. It uses historical and current climate information, weather data, stuff like that, and then it builds charts for you, which you then can also plug in. Oh, I'm using PGR. Hey, what's up, Nate? And you can include all that stuff to let you know, and then the charts will let you know to the best of their abilities. They're still just charts. Yeah, hey, here's how much nitrogen you probably should be applying, or rather what your plant's actually going to use, things like that. Growth potential, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I was trying to say. So right now with our current weather, I think right now it's like 65, 68 degrees, something like that. Really, really nice. It's cool. I just said that, but humidity is not too high, but it's high enough that things aren't drying out. Right now, my lawn is 100% growth potential. God. So now is a really good time to seed, and now is a really good time to get everything growing and happy and healthy. So that's good. So because in the month of September and then near the end of October it starts declining the growth potential. All of October I want to beat the crap out of it with nitrogen. Like I said, I toned it down, so I am only doing 1/4 pound a week. Oh, that took forever for me to just say that simple sentence. And then I'm using, I got Pro-Pete and I got that Yard Mastery minor, major minor, micro minor, macro micro, I don't know. But I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do one, and then, 1 week I'm going to do one of those, the next week I'll do the other, and then just switch it up both ways. And then in the front, I'm going to be doing the same thing, but I'm going to be using liquid instead of granular, which I've already discussed lots of times. And there I'm going to be switching between Green Punch and the Sunnyland, as well as the Subvert SYFE. Hold on. Okay, so I wanted to grab these and really look at them here because I'm gonna, since there's 3 of these, and spider webs, I need to do an app in this garage because I cleaned it up so there's not as many spiders, because it used to be just like this used to basically just collect junk is what the garage did. But now that I actually really care about the lawn, it's changed. And I'm gonna keep doing stuff in here, like making it better, more comfortable, not just for me, but also for your viewing pleasure, because it looks like an actual pit behind me, just like a trash heap. That's fine, I don't care. But let's see. I want to hear your opinions on how I should do this, because liquids obviously have to apply more often in general, but either way I'm going to be doing 1/2 pound of nitrogen total. So I have the Subvert, which I don't even care about the iron or anything, but I got the Subvert, which is an 1808. I got the Green Punch, which is an 1801, which I didn't have to just look at it just now, it just almost fell. Which this one's almost empty. I got another 1 or 2 over there, so it doesn't matter. And then I got 2800 Ensure. Actually, I think, no, I don't, it doesn't matter. I just don't know in what order I should do these, because I'm going to be doing 4 applications of 3 total products, which I don't know about combining them in the same backpack. I'll have to do a jar test, although really I always just prefer to just not, how should I do this? Okay, so what I think I might do is with every application I will do the Ensure. What I'll do is week number 1, for example, I'll do, and this is so not interesting, and I'm sorry, but it's just what's coming to this channel now. It was already pretty boring content, and I know that, it's fine. But I got some. So let's, for example, say 1808 week number 1, and I'll do that at. I don't know about the math right now. Although to get a 1/4 pound of nitrogen from an 18% liquid, you need to put down, 16 ounces? So somebody who can actually open their turf therapy app, double check that for me. I believe it's 16 ounces. So what I would do then probably is drop it down to, I have to figure out the math on this. But the reason I'm saying I would do that is because these are both 18% nitrogen. So the math would be, once I figure it out, it's going to be easy. I'm not a math and head guy. And then I can supplement by applying or using the 2800. And that's got to be like, 4-6 ounces? I just have to figure out how much nitrogen I'm going to get on the ground using the 2800, and then the difference in that is what I'll apply the
18% stuff at. And why, I'm sure you're wondering, why do I want to use all the products? Well, I want to try all of them. But that's about as much as I'm going to talk about them, because I have no idea what's going to be working, you know, because the grass could absolutely explode and shoot up, but I don't know which one did it, right? Yeah, and then after that 4 weeks, I'm going to apply, actually on the 4th week, for both the granular and the liquid, I'm going to be applying some Cytogrow. And probably going to add some feature in there with it. Again, I'll have to do a jar test or just do 2 separate applications. But that is when I'm going to start taking a bunch of pictures, because the lawn's going to be popping. It's going to look so good, especially the back with that Automower mowing everything for me at 1 inch. It's going to be just beautiful. I might even go all the way down to 0.8. It's just before with the grass I had, 0.8 was not successful. Simply, I think it was just because of the grass. Anyway, you know, what do you guys want to talk about? There's 6 people in here. Who knows how many of those are actually people, and, you know, some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, okay. So something else I think I'm going to do. I'm still up in the air about it. I'm not sure how it's gonna pan out, but I think I'm also going to continue to use plant growth regulator in the front. Reason for that being, plant growth regulator, from what I've read and been told. Of course, let's go ahead and just say not what I've been told, because anybody can get told anything, and that's what starts big stupid fights from big stupid people. But what I've read is that plant growth regulator not only will slow down the top growth, obviously, it's a, you know, but it will also not slow down root development. And I think it might depend on the brand or whatever, the type of plant growth regulator, but it won't slow down root development, and it won't slow down, you know, the general process of the plant, keeping it healthy and strong, but also it reduces stress because of that. So from what I've read, it's a really good thing to apply before you know heat stress is coming, for example. Anyway, so I think what I'm going to do is a gallon of T-Nex is like 120 bucks. I think I'm just going to go get the gallon, but I'm still debating on if I want to do that this year or next year. So I'm not going to get it in order to like real mow and stuff like that, because the Automower takes care of that for me. But I think I want to do it on the front, because mowing the front is such a pain, and I really don't want to. I really want a new mower, but I don't need a new mower. And I think it's smart to just not get a new mower, you know, because I mean, even like a cheap all-wheel drive mower, which is what I would need, is in the, you know, $400, $500, $600 range, which $600 could get me a lot more lawn stuff. Because I need an edger, you know. I got a weed eater, but I can't do that flippy thing, you know. I don't know how everyone pulls that off. I've tried a couple dozen times, tried practicing with it. I just can't do it. I don't know if it's just the weed eater I have or what. Anyway, did I say 8? There's 8 people in here? Okay, cool. I appreciate it, but you're going to be leaving soon, I'm sure, because this is not an entertaining stream by any stretch. Yeah, you got 7. Burn that hill and plant 0 maintenance ivy or something? Nah, man, that's the only lawn anybody can see from the street. You can't see the back from the street. So I still got to make it nice, man. I got to make it look good. Plus it's not a pain really to do. I mean, it is a pain to do all of it, but the pain isn't because of the hill. It's because I'm severely out of shape and lazy. And I don't want to be lazy anymore. I'm fine just being weird, man. Hence the name change. Anywho, yeah. I actually was in the past looking at a whole bunch of varieties of low maintenance, low grow, like fine fescues, you know. But I decided against it. It's not that fun, you know. And I just planted all that tall fescue. Yeah. Hold on, I got a notification here. All right. So now what? You know, I don't know what else to talk about, man. I'm just looking at the stuff I have, and see, oh yeah. So in the spring, I'm still doing that Bermuda, but that's not going to happen right now. Obviously, it's not the spring. Which is also why I got 2 gallons, or you can only buy it in 2-gallon packs, but lazy weird people landscape. Yeah, I do need to figure something out for landscaping on that hill. Because part of me likes that it's just a hill of grass. But I also feel like maybe I should do, oh, get out of here. Maybe I should do some terracing or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I'll figure it out eventually, but I keep forgetting I have fish here. That got dry quick. Anywho, man, that got really dry really fast. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff I got to figure out for that, especially for the front. I just want to make it easier, better, just more. I want to add more value to that area of the lawn, and I don't think I can do it without some form of landscaping or whatever, you know. So yeah, I want to add value, especially if I go sell this house later on or something. I want it to be. I don't want somebody scared away from the house from that hill. I want them scared away from the real problems. Which there's really not. I mean, I got 3 garages. Both are oversized. I mean, the backyard's really nice now, but anyway. Okay, 7 people. Jeez, that's cool, man. Thanks, guys. Anyway, yeah, I don't have any other things that I don't think I can talk about anything else. I just don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. So I remember somebody told me, I don't remember if it was in a stream at one point or something else, but somebody told me that it takes several applications of mesotrione to knock out Nimbawill. I've read the same thing, so I know that is known, but I wasn't positive on it, and I didn't want to go crazy with mesotrione because, like I said, there's a yearly limit to how much you want to have in your soil, right? So I didn't want to go crazy with it. I only wanted to do 1 app before seeding, 1 app during seeding, and nothing else, right? Yeah, 3 apps. Yeah, that's what I've read. Or yeah, all of it. But for some reason, I don't know how. Maybe it was just the Nimbawill was weak in some areas. But for some reason, the Nimbawill in that area where I sprayed only RGS, roughly in that kind of area, that stuff's all dead. It's completely knocked out. And I wish my cable could reach there because I really want to dethatch that and get it all yanked up. But yeah, it's all gone. Miraculously, I suppose. So that's pretty cool, right? Also, I feel like I know I was saying that the hair was too fluffy, so it felt weird, but I feel even weirder wearing a hat because the sides make it look like I've shaved my head or something. And also, I don't normally look at myself with wearing a hat, so it's kind of weird to see myself with a hat on. Yeah, it's a weird, whatever. Yeah, I can say anything's weird now, and because the channel, right? Yeah, so I'm not sure what else to talk about. You guys, I mean, who wasn't here to see the lawn? If you want to see that, I can go back outside. I don't care.
Actually, you know what? No, let's go outside because I was telling you that those areas where I did only RGS and then the RGS in the starter, I couldn't really find too much germination, but I feel like it's probably just going to be better to actually show you that. So let me go ahead. Oh. All right. So let's go check her out. I'm walking. I don't care. Let me flip you so I can show you these bad areas. See these? Oh, actually, no, I do see germination in there. Yeah. I guess it's just hard to see from up here because it's all brown and yellow. Where, or mostly yellow, I should say. Where over in like an area like this, it's much easier to see germination because it's bright green on brown, right? And here's some of that mesotrione bleaching I was talking about coming through. Yeah, you can see a lot of it over here. The chat's in my way, so sorry if I'm whipping my hand around a lot. Oh, that reminds me I need to turn the sprinkler on. Because these sprinklers must have just stopped. Sorry for the jerky camera. Manual. Any second now. Yeah. Man, I could just watch sprinklers all day long. Especially these rotor sprinklers. I'm going to pop here in a second, don't worry about it. And again, I'm sorry for the wind, it's so windy. Which hopefully doesn't dry out everything. Anyway. Oh yeah, another question I was going to ask last time. Do you guys know what this crap is? I never see it in my lawn ever until I seed. And then it's just all over the place. Right in that spot. I never see it anywhere else. Okay, this seems awfully dry. Anyway, okay, so like I said, this area to the fence, the wind, I'm so sorry for anybody else like had headphones on or something. But this area up to the fence post, this is all just the RGS, but look at all the brown. See all that? That's all the Nimblewill. And it's like dead. It's one of those really pretty, I think it's not a meadowlark, it is a something bluebird. They're all over my yard all the time now. Anyway, so look at this Nimblewill. So some of it's kind of green, but most of it is pretty dead. Look at all that. I don't know how it happened, but it did. So that's cool. But as far as like germination, you can't see anything. It basically looks like I didn't seed, and I even overseeded heavy over here. So there's really nothing to see, right? And then areas like this, the sprinklers don't reach. So I was just kind of going to let it do its own thing, and its own thing in this case is to not grow. So, so areas like this, basically the sprinklers will reach like here. So all this is basically a waste. So what I'm going to have to do is get some more seed, and I probably won't even do it till next year. This area is just garbage anyway, I don't care. And I don't know if you can notice, but I'm starting to rip down these flowers, and I'm going to chop this hill up, and I'm going to do bulbs all over the hill. That's going to take me weeks and weeks and weeks. Anyway, I keep going off track. Somebody needs to keep me on track, okay? Anyway, yeah, this area is just garbage, as you can see. And I believe these holes, like there's one, they're as evenly spaced as they are. I guarantee there used to be trees here. And like here, there's another one, and it feels like a hole, and it feels like there's like maybe wood under there, like a stump. I don't know. I think it's obvious there used to be trees here. So I need to do something about those too. Anyway. Okay.
So where was I? Oh yeah, garbage area. I don't really care about it. If I do seed it again or overseed it again, probably not going to do it this year. I don't really care. This was the RGS test plot anyway. Like I said, this is going to be all RGS. I'll improve the soil over time. You know, fingers crossed, whatever. And then when I do overseed it, it should be easier. And then from this fence post down is where I did the starter and the RGS. This area gets irrigated better. So originally I said that they both got irrigated the same. Technically I was lying. I wasn't intending to lie. I just didn't know what I was talking about because I hadn't walked out here and watched the sprinklers hit. These. So there's one there. There's one there. One there. I can't see. One there. And then two on the end. So it does get irrigated. Like I said, up to about there. So it's all irrigated. But this reaches all the way over here. So in this area, this is hard to represent on video, but so all of this doesn't get watered all the way to here, but this gets watered from here over. So all of it is evenly watered. So it's not perfect, but I'm just letting you know that. Ooh, look at this. What do you think is going on there? It looks like rust, doesn't it? I haven't been putting down any iron. I don't think there's much iron in starter, but whatever. Oh, so some more dead Nimblewell. Big old patches. So, yeah, okay. Oh, God, moles. Whew. That wind. Sorry, guys. Okay, over here, for those who missed it, I did show off some germination. So, you can probably see, but this was original turf mend, and then lots of areas with seed up and around here. Moss or algae, yeah, it's something, man. I'm not going to go back to it, it's too far away. Let me flip you again. Anywho, yeah, I don't want to go through all of this again. So, just because it's for anybody who, if there is anybody who's been here since I started, then they might get bored. Which, I mean, I don't really care. Sorry, but look at this. See that mole? Ridiculous. Gotta get some, what is it called? Propel. Gotta find some of that. The only problem with it is I think if I get a mole repellent, what it's gonna do is, so I think I've talked about it before, but you know, I'll wait till I get back in the garage to illustrate it more appropriately. So I know moles can go under roads and stuff, and they can do all kinds of crazy stuff. They're basically like Bermuda, right? Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't want to. I'm not going to sit here with a 12 gauge and wait for a mole to pop up. What was I gonna? Oh yeah. So my area. So like I've shown you, you've seen, I'm on top of a big hill, right? But the sides of the hill are roads where it goes down, and then I'm like me, and the lot behind me and the lot behind them are all surrounded by roads on four sides. Roads with that also have drains. What am I trying to say? What's the word? Sewer. There it is. Oh. Hey Christian, what's up, dude? But they all have sewers. So I don't know the logistics of mole travel enough to understand if those moles can actually go away. But I feel like if I repel them, then they're going to just go into my neighbor's yard, which they definitely are already there. They're just going to go there. And then if I
take too long to apply the next application or blah, blah, blah. Then they're just going to come back. So it's just the logistics of the control and repellent of moles that I'm not entirely sure about. And simply, I think that it's simply because I've talked to experts, people who know what they're talking about, pest people, and they say, you know, get this, here's how you do this. Hey, what's up, Travis? Thanks, man. Yeah, I got a pretty sweet shirt, but it's already getting baggy. I gotta re-up you and get a smaller size. Yeah, so I think the problem is that I've talked to all these people who know what they're talking about, but I haven't been able to fully illustrate. And also, I might just be overthinking it, and it could be as simple as just listening to experts, even if they haven't seen the area that I'm talking about or what have you. Nice. Thanks, dude. I didn't fully read your message there, Travis. I had to pop back up and read it. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for shop lights, anybody, these little things, I can't remember the brand. I found them on Amazon. Hey, Left Tool, what's up, dude? Yo, yes, I would love for you to give me something to talk about. Oh, the birds and the bees. Okay, so bees pollinate flowers. Species found in your lawn. I was just talking about that, actually. I was talking about that bluebird I keep seeing, a whole bunch of them all over the place. And a squirrel ran in my garage a little bit ago, so I had to shoo him out before I could continue. But I'm finding so many, ever since I showed you guys that assassin beetle, I am finding them all over the place on my property. I found one this morning that was eating another bug. I found one this afternoon before I started filming. When I was bringing my grill out, he was hanging out over by where the grill is now. He's not there now, but I'm finding them all over the place. And I don't know if they're like, I know they're not great and you shouldn't hang out with them, but I don't know anything other than that. I don't know if it's like a black widow thing where, you know, black widows, really they're not going to actually do that much damage to you. Or I don't want to say that. It's not likely that they'll actually do anything to you at all. I used to work at a grocery store, and we'd find black widows in the banana boxes all the time. We'd put them in bags and put them in the freezer and then be able to play with them. Not play with them, you know, look at them. Another fun thing to do is if you can get it, try to get a fly into your refrigerator for a short amount of time, or your freezer for an even shorter amount of time. Get a very, very, very thin string, like gauge-wise, you know. And then after you've had that fly in the fridge for a little bit, or in the freezer for a very, very, very short amount of time, then it essentially will become paralyzed. It won't be able to do anything. So you can tie that little string around his neck, or his back, or wherever you can reach it. And then when he comes to, you'll have a pet fly. And that is, you can do that. I've done that. It's not a joke, nothing. Just because I'm saying that because I don't think you guys believe me. But yeah, you can definitely do it, and it's not hard. Anyway, okay, so that's kind of birds and bees, right? It's talking about spiders and flies. Oh yeah, these shop lights. So look at them. These things. So they just connect together, you know, with those little wires, and they're like super light, and they're LEDs. Yeah, they were cheap. And I was like, for 10 of them was like $40 or something. So yeah, if you're looking for lights, get those. They're bright. They're crazy bright. I'm gonna get some more though. Anywho, whew. I've really run out of stuff to talk about now. Nah, I keep saying that and I keep thinking something. I think I just like to talk, man. Oh, Sunny Bermuda, are you still in here? Oh, wait. But yeah, it turns out I think I just like talking. Which is probably why I started a YouTube channel in the first place. Also, that's probably what gets me in trouble the most, right? Am I right, guys? Alright. Um, you know what's funny is I actually do. I get the reference, I get the joke, but I actually do somewhere. Where'd it go? I'll find it later. For your green screen setup, why do you need like a good diffused bright white light for a green screen? I don't know anything about green screens. Hoping I can still find that WD-40. Oh yeah, and then I gotta finish that Realmore restoration too. I slowed down on that just because it wasn't a priority at all. I had other videos I wanted to make. They don't make cartoons like, well, no, Mike Judge needs to start making stuff again because Mike Judge is a genius. Mike Judge wrote, or I don't know if he wrote, but he did Idiocracy. That's just a gem of a movie. Yeah. I still have so much Mesotrione left. I did not know it was going to last. I knew it was going to last, but I didn't know it was going to last that long. Oof. I thought I used a ton, but I guess I didn't. Anyway. I guess Sonny's not in here anymore. Well, I was gonna show off because I filmed a video with it, but I never put up that video. But his fanny pack, or not his fanny pack, my fanny pack, the Sunny Bermuda fanny pack that I own. I just want to let you guys know that it's pretty nice. It almost feels. What was that? Oh God. Sorry. Busy day at work. That's fine, dude. See ya. Appreciate you stopping by. There's a big old huge. What are they called? The flies that bite really hard. They almost have like a mouth that you can see. You know, their little teeth. I know that's not accurate, but one of those flies, and I don't want them biting me on the feet because my feet are currently exposed, or the face. I need to protect my beautiful, beautiful face. Anyway, yeah, fanny pack. It's classy. It's cool. It's pretty, right? Oh yeah, and it's got front and back pockets, which is lit. Sorry for saying lit in the incorrect context. I do apologize to any upset viewers. It's a hard habit to break, but I'm breaking it. I'm getting there. Don't be mad at me. Anyway, I thought I could find out more to talk about, but I'm just not getting there. Oh, wait. For stuffing weeds in while mowing? Yeah, I guess that would work. Although I mean, maybe you guys do that, but if I'm mowing and I spot a weed, I mow over it. Yeah. You know, it'd be really cool. So you know how Roomba, like, it vacuums and picks stuff up as it goes, and it has like a little thing that does where it dumps what it picked up. It'd be really cool if the Automower would also bag. Even if it took twice as long or 10 times as long, I don't care. It'd be really cool if it bagged. But also, the clippings it's taking off are so small that I think it's not going to matter anyway. Anyway, I wish we could go outside. It's just so windy. You're not going to hear me. It's going to be annoying. I feel like I'm yelling. And there's miraculously still 7 people in here. I saw 12 people at one point. I think people maybe just checking in to see if I'm saying something crazy or stupid. But nope, not me right now. Yeah, man. I don't know what you guys want to talk about, or if you just want me to wrap this up. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Hold on, got a notification. Oh, I'll check that later. I got an email. I don't know what it means, but anywho, I finally did get an electric drill though. Lunch is over, gotta go mow. See ya, dude. Yeah, it's a nice shirt. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get a new one here in like a month, less than, maybe even a couple weeks, because it's already loosey-goosey, floppy-woppy in the windy, I don't know. But I got a Cobalt drill. So far it's nice. Okay. See you, dude. Appreciate you coming on, Travis. Chatting with me. Okay. I don't know what else to do. I think I'm going to have to wrap this stream up. I don't want to, because I'm afraid somebody else wants to say something and they're just not piping up, or... No, that's not what I mean. But I just don't want to miss anybody, you know? But I think I am just going to wrap it up, because that's just... Sometimes you just got to do it, right? Just got to rip that Band-Aid off and end a live stream that is not interesting. Okay, so thanks guys for joining. Anybody who left already, thanks for joining. Thanks you, blah, blah, blah. I don't know when I'm going to do another stream again. I think it's going to be kind of a spur of the moment, whenever I feel like it thing. And I am going to, once everything is actually like the lawns are back in shape, things are growing, I am going to start making other videos again. I'm just going to ease into it. And I'm going to change the way I do things, but I want to make sure that the content stays fresh. I want to keep, I'm trying to entertain you as well as me. And I know that these are boring. They can be boring anyway. And I know that because I'm also kind of bored right now. Which, I mean, yeah, not your guys' fault. Anyway, yeah, see you, dude. See ya all, y'all, which I've never said before, but whatever. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate it. I don't know when I'll see you again, but maybe Thursday, maybe Saturday, maybe next Sunday. I don't know. Anyway, see ya. No.